My name's Mackinnon. I've recently become curator at the Glynn Vivian Art Gallery. Before that, I was at Artis Mundi, director of Artis Mundi. So I've just started at this new place, which I used to work at before, so it's a bit cyclical. But I've worked with AN in the past, and it's just really brilliant to be part of this day and to start to activate these conversations, particularly as I've just come. So it's really exciting to have all of the organisations of Swansea here and many of the artists. So Glynn Vivian Art Gallery is a city gallery. It belongs to the City Council, has a huge collection of artworks as well as many contemporary exhibitions. Its focus is really on the relationship between hyperlocal and global, and looking at the relationship between historical and contemporary artwork. But we have a huge social focus, working with many communities over the last 20 years, and we're really looking at how to empower those communities and put into practice new ways of working. So this day today, where we're focusing on the future of art and the gallery and working with many different constituents, is really valuable. Oh my gosh, where to start on the challenges we face at the moment? Diminishing public funding, particularly here in Wales, that's really difficult. And just the usefulness of art, the purpose of art. I think there's a whole questioning of how the art gallery and art in general has become quite elitist, market-led. How can it become something which is really useful to a vast number of people, not just the generally white middle-class audiences that it currently functions for? Well, I've only just got here, so tons of ideas for the future, but really looking at working on a programme. We just looking at a programme of associate artists that we want to launch, want to support their work, but also engage them in the communities that they work in with their neighbours. And how can we then bring that back to the gallery and make a really reciprocal relationship with the communities directly around the gallery? So we're working on in a lot of experimental ways to see what works, to make the gallery something that the whole of Swansea cares about and is useful to them in their everyday lives. You know, we've talked a lot here in today about collaboration, about partnerships. I think we all need to be working in that way, and the artist-run spaces are as important as the big juggernauts or the big institutions. They all have different kinds of power, different, kinds of usefulness to communities, but it's in working together across that ecosystem that will really make positive change for the future and help each other survive and thrive, hopefully.